Welcome to another exciting episode of Unraveling Intellectual Property with Michael Stein. Thank you all for tuning in. Today, I have one of my fall 2025 interns, Ann Waldron, and she will be talking about, let's see what her topic is. How does social media marketing and brand reputation play a role in trademark law? Which I'm excited to learn about. And thank you for being an intern. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself before we get started?
Yeah, well, first, thank you for having me as an intern. This semester has been such a pleasure. I'm currently taking trademark law right now. I go to school at American University, Washington College of Law here in DC, and I'm taking a trademark class. And honestly, I feel like I'm a little bit ahead of the curve due to all the work that I've been doing over here. It's been very informative. Aside from that, I'm originally from Fairfield, Connecticut. I went to undergrad also in DC at American University, went K through JD, so now I'm at WCL. I'm a 2L and I have a really big passion about IP and I want to do something in trademark law in the future. So, yeah, that's a bit about me. I also have a small business that Michael has been kind of being my side business partner. He's been giving me all tips and tricks on how to succeed, which you'll hear about more when I interview him.
Okay. Oh, we're going to talk. I thought we'd talk about your business and how the role of social media has been playing in that, but we don't have to talk specifically about that. But okay, so how does social media play into trademark law? I mean, being that you're kind of in it yourself. So,
Yeah.
what's been your experience with that?
I guess my experience, it's all about brand reputation. It's all about getting the name out there and it's all about protecting your brand. I think when I started Chimera, I did like a quick TikTok search or like an Instagram search to see if there were any brands that had similar names that were super active online. There's one, it's like an espresso machine. That was the only thing that I saw coming up. So I thought, my brand's gonna be fine because I make like accessories for bags. So I thought, nobody is going to be confused about why an espresso machine is now making like bag accessories, which is what I think that there's like a really strong like issue with is you see these small businesses come up with brand names that are really similar to other big brand names. And then there's that layer of consumer confusion. And so there's a few brands that I really like on social media, and I feel like they do a great way of getting their brand name out. It's all about talking to your consumers, knowing what niche demographic you're associated with. There's a brand called Named Collective, and there's another brand called Heaven Sent. Those
What?
are
Yeah.
really popular fashion brands for people in the alternative fashion community. And the way that they promote their business, they always make sure at the end of their videos to have their name there. They always make sure that when somebody even mentions their name in another TikTok video, they repost it and they say, "This is our stuff." They really want to make sure that everybody associates their brand quality with their name. And you can even see that when they have bad things. So Heaven Sent has been going through some backlash on social media as of late because people are finding that some of their most recent products aren't upholding what they originally used to send out, which is probably because they've gotten so big and they've changed manufacturers. And that's where you see like another problem with trademark is you've spent so long building up that reputation. It only takes a few videos or a few accounts to go viral for your whole reputation to go
Yeah,
down.
there's some saying or something about it takes a lifetime or something to build a reputation. It takes like one moment to lose it or something.
Exactly. And that's what you're seeing with social media these days is people have spent years of their hard-earned time making these brands. And there was, for heaven's sake, one TikTok account came out maybe 2 weeks ago that said like I hate Heaven Sent, and it posted like a bunch of videos accusing them of copying, accusing them of like stealing other brand ideas. And you can see that even in the comments, there's not a lot of literacy when it comes to IP law. So, for example, somebody will say like, "Oh, like this is such a copyright claim." And you're like, "Nah, I don't know if that's what you necessarily mean," or like, "This is a patent claim. They should
But
file a patent."
so just from this post you're talking about, is it from a competitor who's complaining, or is it from a customer? Because why would a customer be complaining about copyright issues, for instance?
It's a customer. That's what we're seeing is like social media now has allowed even customers to have a voice and issue concerns. So they've been customers that have purchased from them before and then have gone online and seen that that exact sweat set they could have bought from a smaller brand for a fraction of the cost and they get upset. They're like, why is this big brand just stealing smaller brands' ideas? And that's such an issue that you see in social media in general is that everybody now has an opinion. It's not even like consumer, like it's not like other businesses. It's not like another brand's coming forward and saying, you stole my idea. It's a consumer saying, oh, you stole this brand's idea. I'm going to make a hate page for it. And all of your followers, anybody who appreciates your brand is going to see what I see. And that could even be false. There have been a lot of times where people have posted things that the way they've edited it, you've been like, oh, obviously Heaven Sent made this product after X made this product. But if you look at the dates, it shows that Heaven Sent had been selling that product way before that other company had.
So in this instance, did who did the company uh, come Heaven Sent?
Yeah.
Yeah, did the company come back and respond?
So that's another thing is I haven't really been seeing Heaven Sent respond to that post in
Because I've seen a
particular.
number of instances where people say, we've checked into your complaint, blah, blah, blah. And in fact, we did get back to you. You didn't
Mhm.
return our call or respond, or just apologizing and say, taking the high road, let's say, and coming back and saying, we'd be happy to reimburse you. And to everyone else out there, we're addressing these issues.
Yeah. I have seen that before. They've done it on specific videos that have gone very viral. They've said something in the caption, but that would mean that people would have to like read the comments to find that video. They're not going on their own social media and recording a video saying, this is what we saw, this is what happened. Because like any business, you're going to get bad reviews and you're going to like talk to that person one-on-one and try to fix it. But once that person brings it to social media, you would also have to match them and like either stitch the video or make another video. But I see a lot of these brands don't do that. They just respond in the comments. At that point, people have already seen the video. They're not going to be sifting through the comments. What they need to see has already been shown in front of them. So they don't really feel an urge or a need to do any external research, which I've been noticing for my brand. People are very quick to point a finger. I make products and people are really easily just been like, oh, you're drop shipping those products, meaning like I'm buying it for a significant cheaper price off of like AliExpress or Shein and reselling it and repackaging it.
Well, I mean, it seems to me like if people don't like that, then just go somewhere else.
Exactly. And that's what I have suggested to people is like, if you don't like what I make, if you don't like it, if you think you
Yeah,
can get it for a fraction of the cost somewhere else,
I
go
know.
there. But
Yeah,
there's this, because social media has become so huge,
right.
people are
People
like,
feel the need to
exactly.
to voice every. I see on these listservs people complaining about like every little thing. Let me ask you this: when you were doing your branding and building your reputation, had you already taken a trademark class?
No, I started my brand in July. I officially made the
What
trademark
is your
July.
brand? Why hide it? Like, what is your brand?
Okay, my brand is called Chimera. I make pierced orchids and lilies and bag charms. And I've kind of exploded on TikTok in the past
Wait,
few.
so you have some from the office. Can you just,
Let me go grab those.
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I
yeah,
have.
come on, let's see the
Okay,
product.
okay.
And then let's see the branding.
Okay. So, this is the branding. My brand's name is Chimera. This is the logo that my friend helped me design. On the bottom right here, this is Sanskrit. It means Kamal, which is lotus in Hindi. And so I wanted to kind of make a brand that was representative of my culture. So Chimera is like a play on words of Kamal. And then this is the back of it. My like people know me for having like leopard print or cheetah print on my stuff. That's something that I'm a really big fan of. Pink print. And you can see my piercings are all on the like little thank you card as well. I really try to keep with the brand with piercings and lilies and flowers. And then so I have these little stickers that I also give in my packages. When I send out a package, it kind of looks like this. So it has my brand name on front.
All right. So
You open
you have
it.
your brand on just about everything.
Everything. I really want to make sure that people know it's mine. I want people to know like these are products that I've made that I'm certifying. And something that I think we had spoken about before is my friend had jokingly said like you should just have a factory make this because it takes so much of your time. You should like send it out. But you said like once you do that, you can no longer like see the quality of any of the products. Like things are just going to be sent out. And if the quality goes down, that ruins your brand reputation, which is what I was thinking with Heaven Sent is the reason their quality has gone down is probably because they've gotten too big for in-house and they've now sent it out somewhere else. So this is like another one of my products. Like I said, my brand name is on everything, even like little shopping bags when people buy my stuff. And I've already noticed like consumer confusion because I sell my products in store here in Eastern Market. And I had a friend who went and they sent a picture of my products and they went, "Is this yours? Like, I think somebody's ripping you off." And I'm like, "That is mine." And there, I don't have any of my logos. I don't have any of anything there. So I have to go and like put that stuff up. Otherwise, people aren't going to make that connection
Wait,
that,
so,
oh,
but
that's
let me ask you
Kamira's.
this other party, are they using the Camira brand or when they say stealing your products, or is it the product itself? Because we're talking about Camira as a brand, we're not talking about protection of the product itself. It's
Yeah.
two different things.
People don't associate those to be from my brand. They don't see it and immediately go, "Oh, that's Chimera." They just see it and go, "Oh, that kind of looks similar to Chimera." It's that jump to conclusion that a lot of people make. If you like went to the front, if you purchase one of them and you go up front and you say, "Who made this?" The brand, like everybody who works there knows that it's Chimera. It's just not vocalized as Chimera anywhere. So it's very easy for someone to see that, put a video online and be like, "Oh, like this is X, Y, and Z. Chimera's ripping off this small brand's ripping off Chimera," something like that. It's very easy for people to just jump to assumptions, which is why I've been so like my logo's on everything. Everybody gets a sticker with my logo. Everybody gets a thank you card with my logo. My packaging has my logo. I have like really been spending my time making sure people, when they hear the word Chimera, they go, "Yeah, I know who makes that. I know the quality of that. I know it's going to be a good gift. I know it's going to be a good order. I know it's going to be good anything. The whole package experience. I even do customer service experience. Everything is done by me because I want to make sure that everybody's having the same exact experience
A
and
part
everybody
of,
can
yeah,
enjoy
part
it."
of what a responsibility of a trademark owner is, and I'm sure you've learned this from class, is you're responsible for policing that mark.
Exactly. So nothing yet. I keep looking. Sometimes I look up my brand
Okay,
name.
so but you are doing that.
Yeah, I do look
Yeah,
at it
okay, all
because
right.
I've seen what they've done to Heaven Sent, and I'm like, I don't want somebody to write a "I hate Chimera" page. I don't want that. So I always make sure to look. If there's ever a concern, I try to make myself really available. So sometimes I will have somebody be like, "Hey, one of my piercings fell off." I'll be like, "I'll send you one. It's okay. Like, just let me know. I want to know what's going on." Somebody says like, "Oh, there was an issue with X, Y, and Z." It's okay. I will fix it. Communicate with me. Don't bring it to social media. I will fix it on my end. Because, like, when you're buying from me, you're buying to enjoy the entire
All right, so
experience.
yeah, I hear good things about this Camira. How does someone contact you?
How does someone contact me? I have painstakingly spent so long designing a website. In there, there's a contact page. You
No,
could just look
what's the
up.
website?
The website is houseofchimera.com.
Thank you.
Um, and then there you can contact me, houseofchimera@gmail.com. I'm working on getting my own at houseofchimera.com so it could be like manager at
And
houseofchimera.com.
Facebook and Instagram, quickly those, because we're
Okay,
running out of time.
I'm sorry, TikTok, Laws of Style. That's where you can find Chimera. On Instagram, house.of.chimera. That's where you can find it. Facebook is an untapped market right now. I haven't reached there.
All
But
right, that's next. Okay, so any parting words and messages?
I would say if you think that you can't do everything at the same time, you can. You just need to have excellent time management skills. And if you think that you're going in a career that does not allow for creativity, you are sorely mistaken. There's creativity in every corner of every world, and you should feel free to express yourself. And who knows, you will one day meet an incredible boss like I have who will support those endeavors.
All right. Well, wonderful podcast. I love the enthusiasm. I wish you success in both your future and legal and business wise. For everyone out there, thank you for tuning in to Unraveling Intellectual Property with Michael Stein. Next podcast will be Anne, who's going to be interviewing me on how to start a business and find clients that stick with you throughout the years. I'll be curious what I have to say. Again, everyone, thank you for tuning in. And until next time, take care.